Okay, so that's how it ended. Chelsea 4. Nope. Chelsea 2, Manchester City 4. I beg. Chelsea did not score 4. Liverpool earlier on to beat Manchester United by 3-0. Guys, Dennis, just touch on the Chelsea game for me.
Yeah,
I know you love Chelsea. That's what I'm giving you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I love two clubs. I love Chelsea. I love Real Madrid. People say why do I like two teams? But I still don't understand why people say that. But that's what it is. So if I'm going to talk about this game, it is what it is. Okay.
Two big mistakes.
Yeah, two horrible mistakes. Yeah. When you say big mistakes, I think it's an understatement. horrible mistakes. And it's what you've been accustomed to.
But is that not so? Maybe is that not Enzo Maresca giving us an idea of what he wants to play?
So that is why I'm saying that I don't like to read too much into these preseason games. But you see, Maresca has, and it's a problem. That's the issue with Chelsea right now, because there was a coach initially. Pochettino came in, was trying to settle down with stuff. Later on, got accustomed to the team, and he was sacked. Maresca comes in, he has to bring his own ideology, how he wants the game to be played, and all of that. And these are young players.
Three steps taking forward.
Exactly. So it's like he's a back and exactly. So, and it's not like, and a lot of the players are very young. So he's trying to do a lot of new things. And you could see playing from the back. You see, I've always said that this modern football of trying to play from the back all the time. Listen, I understand the philosophy part, but if you're a player in a situation where you feel like this situation, it's like knowing that fire is coming, but you're jumping into the fire. Because those goals should have been prevented. And some people will say preseason, but we've seen Chelsea do this even in the league last season. So we are just 2 weeks away from the league, and Chelsea doesn't look good. I am saying that I see them struggling in the initial part of the league again, because things are not looking good. I don't see the
pieces
are not coming, and they're struggling, and they've still not solved the goal scoring part. I have said that Chelsea's main problem has been somebody who can give you at least 18 goals in the season. And I feel like they're still holding on. I think this is something they should have solved even when the transfer market got open. It should have been a priority area, but they don't seem to have tackled it. We are still here.
I mean, Goku is
we've got 2 weeks away, and we are here. And you see, and I hate when people say that this Chelsea team is going.
But is it not to cut you though?
Yeah.
Maresca is still introducing players, because we've not seen Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
We've not seen Nicholas Jackson.
I think he'll return this week.
All right.
Yes.
In this game against City, he played what?
Caicedo played in this game.
Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo played. And that was, I think, their first.
And that's
played
major.
in the initial game. Got some few minutes. So he's still trying to introduce.
And I'm saying, so Cole Palmer and Jackson will have changed this game. No, I think it's beyond those two. I feel like the chemistry is just not right. And he's trying to do certain things that I don't seem to understand.
Do you think he's overwhelmed already?
Listen, for me personally.
Because the squad for me looks bloated though.
There's so many players, so many young players. And the unfortunate part is that he still has to add a few players. That is the sad part of this Chelsea team. That as much as they have a lot of young players, they're not still done yet. And that's the problem going into the season, because right now he's trying a few, and I've seen him try to invest right back. And I'm saying that, please, it doesn't make sense to invest with James, Mario Gusto, because these people thrive on their pace. If you invest a player like Cucurella, it makes sense because he can come in there and do a job. But you can't. So those are things that Maresca has to sort out, because you have to, for all the things you want to do, for whatever strategy you want to use, it has to be at the strength of the players, because you have to play at full capacity. If the players, you don't try to get the best out of them, you can't get results. So it's still a work in progress after spending billions of pounds. That is a sad part of it. As a Chelsea fan, I get it's disheartening. That for all the money,
you're looking to spend again.
No, for all the money for all the money Chelsea has spent,
Victor
you can't still look at them and tell them that it's a top 4 team. And it's sad. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said Todd Bowley, that man he's a joker. You see, because I'm saying that because when Roman came into the game, he realized that he had to get people who understand the game around him. You have the cash, yes, but you have to get the right people around you to make the decisions. I don't think the guy is on the right path. Because this getting young players and making them believing that the team will grow. Listen, Charlie, the fact is that we know that in this kind of modern football, there are young players that will show you ambition, show that they can be this. And you all know after 1 season, 2 seasons, they're out. So it's not even an assurance that the fact that you got a young player who has talent means that he's going to flourish. So listen, Arsenal tried this thing. They've gotten, and let me be honest, I'm impressed with what Arsenal has done. Because you look at the Arsenal team, for instance, they've got a right mix of young and experienced players. And believe me or not, as at now, I think that if they can get in 2 good players, they can give City a race last. Because from what Chelsea is doing, what Manchester United is doing, as at this moment, I'm not convinced. Yes. So it's still looking like Man City. People say Man City have dropped points, but actually, if you look at that Man City squad, they brought in Savinho, right? They brought in, and they still have the players in there. They still look like a team that is well
Savinho
composed.
is just the only player they've signed.
Exactly, because they buy quality.
Yeah.
They don't buy numbers, they buy quality players. Savinho is a very good player from Girona. So it's about it's not about the numbers you add on, it's about the quality you add on. So for now, I think Chelsea is still in a work in progress state after spending billions of pounds, and it's ridiculous.
Let's hear from you. What do you think? These are Dennis's thoughts on Chelsea.